Let's do one more. One of a Zone 5 post-rain review. And Zone 5 is anything I have to go outside the fence to go to. Ooh, that's a weed. A couple of those. Those are those Rosa Sharon coming up. Still a bunch more there. I gotta get back in here. But at least, so those are the hazelnuts. And they're doing pretty good. But then of course, we got more Rosa Sharon flowering and producing seed for next year to drive me crazy next year. More hazelnuts. All doing good. I did manage to put, after that first major storm, sorry. Here's why I just did that. I have a whole armful of beans. After that first major storm, I did manage to get the maypop propped back up. I have not had that plant a full year yet, so I don't know much about its habits or anything like that just yet. This is a snake root alongside another hazelnut. The place where I've been dumping all of my box cardboard again. I gotta lay some of it out and layer up more wood chips soon. Here's how snake root looks blooming. And you remember last time we were down here, everything was just like the trees just had these wilty leaves that were barely alive. And so this is definitely a lot more lush. And since we're hitting, oh, here's some of the cardboard that blew away. Since we're hitting a point in time, I'm gonna be getting eaten alive. I have bugs landing all over me, so if my videography is a little jerky, I apologize. They are touching down on my shaved head like crazy, driving me nuts. But the last time we were down here, everything was so dry. I'd really like to see if I can get this a little bit more extended and then start planting, biting flies, get off of me, start planting some of those black locust seeds on it. Oh, I never did get those garlics back in the ground. Oops. And we got this whole corridor here and that whole corridor here, and the leaves on the weeds, the trees, and everything else are doing a lot better. You can see it's clearly dusk at this point, and the bugs are loving me, so I'm not going to stay down here very long. The good news is, with all of this shade cover, oh, we got more of those orange wax caps down here. Nice. The plants that I have in here on purpose, like this Celtis plant, the hackberry. Yummy little berry on a tree. Very tall and gangly tree. Even these are having all these mushrooms. Oh, I'm sorry it's so dark, but yeah, the plants are doing great down here. What is that? Black cherry. There you go. There you go. Yeah. This is a weed, though. That's that tree of heaven. I can definitely recognize it on sight without thinking twice now. I've done enough study of the staghorn sumac, the tree of heaven, and the black walnut down here that I'm very confident when I see what I see. I'll be curious to find out. It doesn't look like they did. Well, maybe. I'll be curious to find out whether my willow plantings, if any of them survived this prolonged drought. Because it was looking pretty bad the last time I was down here. And then I got a watering ban after that. And then it started raining real good before the watering ban lifted. So I don't really have a whole lot of, you know, I don't have a whole lot of final verdict on how that went, because I was just upset about it, so I didn't come look. I'm gonna bring this back up. Thing about these corn-based insulators is that the animals actually really love eating the filling, so they get flipped around quite a bit. A little bit annoying there. It's another one of those invasive sweet peas that aren't edible, so pull that out too. But yeah, so whoops. Yeah, they've been digging for it. There's like a pothole or something there. I gotta start getting the wood chips moving again. I got a few of them going around. I picked up a whole bunch. Yes, 2 days ago, I guess. Just like randomly on a Wednesday, I was like, let's get some wood chips moved, and now it's completely empty over there. Brick Depot's still sitting here. It looks like it might even be more than before. I did tell the neighbor that they could bring more if they wanted to get rid of more, which is so awesome. Freaking love it. I just grabbed my mail and I have an elbow full of, I think they've got little snappers. Got an elbow full of beans, so my hands are now very full. I love this little railing here for the birds because I can just leave it open. And the baby peeps are doing great. They integrated really well. And I now have the 6 of them instead of just 4. There's the moon. It's getting clearer and clearer as the night gets a bit darker. It's definitely echinacea bloom time. You can see how the milkweed definitely suffered from this weather. Because that's not caterpillar damage, that's just it drying up. But yeah, so I guess that was the Zone 5 tour. Outside the fence, down the cliff, a look at the wood chips. I think this area up here in the front yard is my favorite. Couple of reasons. One of them is the very noisy yelling at each other all the time neighbors with the difficult children are out of earshot up here. You wouldn't think so? Oh, wow. Because that sun sets in their direction. It's so close. Like, you can see their chimney past my porch, but we'll just look at this sunset because holy cow, that's amazing. But with the highway noise being directly behind us right now, even though it's 200 foot down, it's really only 100 foot over. And so between the highway and the trains when they go by, that drowns out anything that I would hear coming from their yard. So it's really helpful to just get some using noise to get some peace. How about that, huh? Kind of seems counterintuitive, but it is how it works sometimes in a cityscape like this. Well, we got just a few minutes left on this video, so I hope you enjoy the sunset, and I am so glad you're here, and thanks so much. Take care, bye.